Oh, lots of them growing here inside. You have category.
My coming to stewardship school has changed my life a lot. Actually, since I was a child, I kept on asking myself that, why is Africa so poor?
We heard that Africa for the past 50 years has been receiving almost $2,000 billion. That's a lot of kwachas, but which has been helping in the agriculture. But still more, Africa is having a problem in terms of hunger. More people are suffering from hunger, and we're having many children who are suffering from malnutrition. So my coming here is like an eye-opener again to change the world, to change Africa, that Africa now should not depend on the donations only, but we can make ourselves things that, and we can feed ourselves here in Malawi.
I'm also excited about learning more about computer. Just imagine, computer was like something it not belong to me, I can't use. But now I can know where I can find Google. I can Google, I can find everything, pictures. I know now PowerPoint, I didn't know what is PowerPoint for. I can use the internet for email, I can use for my documents to save everything I need. The computer is like a brain. And then when you say about the hard drive, it's something, he's keeping things, the heart of the computer. So I didn't know more, because many people, they say, you must just to go there and there, but now I know how can I start and to close the computer.
And the most important thing that I have learned is that when we are doing business, we must realize to make a plan in everything that we are preparing to do in our business. And also we have to have the process management in our business programs. For example, when we go to Nchalo, to visit Nchalo, Ilovu, we see there the process that they are doing now. It is too important for them, because in everything that they do plan, and they do well, because they start to plan, and after planning they do it. And it is so important for them, because they are benefit from that plans that they are making. Even when we go to Chuzunga factory, we see that people are forced to do plan, and also the management that are doing there, it is so wonderful, and I have really appreciate with what they are doing there, and it is so important for them for what they are doing.
It has been a wonderful experience that I had here. My mind has been open to many things, you know. We have been preaching and telling people about more things, but we have seen somewhere that we are unfaithful to God, somewhere that we need to change our mind. Like when we look at the way we farm in Malawi, we have been wondering why we are not making a profit, or why we are not succeeding in farming. We have seen that we have many things that we have to look at, like farming in high standard, doing things at high standard, and not wasting anything and everything that we have. What I've learned is that we must do things with joy, even in time, and doing things at the right time. Sometimes we can see that even when we want to plant, we plant maybe in a long day, maybe in January, in December, but we have to do things in the right time. Around 22 November, it's a good time. and even with the joy. We have lost our joy because the youth that we are having are not at that life. Even when I went to Chikwawa there at Tinyara Park, I've seen many things that, oh yes, Eden is here, and God is creating something, is doing something. He works simple things in nature, and you can take an example in the nature how God is taking a good care of his things, and the trees, even the animals. It's very wonderful. We can adopt the same way that God is doing in nature and apply it to our farming, and then we can succeed.
This is very good to our soil. There is life in this. For the fertilizer chemicals, there is death to our soil. If we compare a fertilizer with this manure, this is very cheap to make. I can do this without costing me anything. But for the fertilizers we buy in the shops, it's too high to buy. At 17,000 kwacha is a lot of money. So, as for me, I prefer to make manure instead of buying those chemicals and apply this to my field.
You know, I've worked for so long in the civil service as agriculture officer, but I'm so sorry that I was contributing so much damage to the creation that God made it. You know, Malawi has transported soil at free of charge, which is very, very bad. You know, even our yields have gone very low just for the way we have been cultivating. As a result, I'm so sorry. Now my coming here is an eye-opener that I will be in the forefront to assist my fellow social workers in the civil service so that they should have a mindset of change, so that we should be training farmers, farming in the God's way. It's the only way which can really make Malawi change. So we must be very, very careful with God's creation.
I want to say about Mlanje Mountain. It was a wonderful journey when we were going there, and I experienced a lot of things there in God's nature, especially when we are crossing the rivers that is in that mountain. We had seen the falls from that mountain.
It was nice, eh? Yeah.
Also, when we were climbing to Chambe Peak there, it was great for us because it was too tough that we was thinking that we cannot manage to climb up to the peak there. Then after reaching the peak, we see ourselves that we are in the clouds, above the clouds.
One of the best things also that I've been experiencing here during these 6 weeks is about the gospel of Jesus Christ, how this gospel has been clarified in my life. I've been learning much about this gospel, knowing that gospel means the birth, death, and the resurrection of Jesus. And it shows me clearly that indeed on that cross, it's where our new life started from. I remember this day when Jonah was teaching about the good news you have ever heard. It was like something that I've never heard before. I've been reading the same chapters, but it comes with a deeper revelation, the inspirational words of Jesus Christ that touched my heart. And after being excited of the gospel that we have been studying and that has been imparted in our lives, we went to the market, we preached there, we showed the film of Passion of Christ, and people were so touched because of what was happening there. And even we went door by door at the market, preaching the gospel, meeting the people and meeting their needs, Jesus preaching to them. And we have been experiencing many things. Even when we go to Chikwawa there, we experienced a great and wonderful ministry that we taught door to door at the market. And even when coming there, it was a very exciting moment. And I'm not the same now because it's a lot of things that God has imparted in me. And I've known much about who really Jesus is. That's so wonderful. It's not all about farming here, but it's something something else that can change your life, and it really changing the lives of people. I'm really changed. Even I've been preaching, but now I say I'm really changed because of the gospel that I've been hearing.